What is going on, Hayes Nation, Hog Nation, you know, wherever you're from. Today we're going to be checking out Tom MacDonald, This House, very highly requested song. It's next up on my list of reactions. So, you know, thank you guys for all the support. We just hit 800 subs the other day. You know, don't even know how it happened, just did. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get right into it, you know.
Lately everyone been talking crazy.
Okay, white boy response. Now, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. This is the white boy. I gotta, okay, we might have to react to white boy instead, because I don't think I've seen this. Yeah, okay. Well, we're switching it up. I gotta react to white boy first, and then I'll do This House right after. Okay, can't do them out of order. We gotta see, you know what I mean? All right, let's do it. White boy, we're changing it. Oh, dude, that's funny. Let's go.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should.
Okay, so he's in some sort of classroom setting, and I like how the start of the video said white boy, but it was the stars, like the stars, like on the flag. Okay, I like that. It's like flags, America, all that. Okay. Nice, nice, nice.
You can't just label me racist because I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive.
Okay, I know where this track is going. So basically he's not gonna fall down the white guilt sort of thing. You know what's interesting about that topic? I know Abba and Preach, you know, some great YouTubers that I watch regularly have mentioned this as well. About this sort of this white guilt thing. And it's, I don't know, these white apologists, as we like to call them, it's, you know, it's kind of cringy, to be honest. Like, I've seen videos of like, I see videos of people like, oh my god, these white people, like, you know, getting on their knees and bow. I'm like, bro, like, any logical, like, black person is not gonna be like, yeah, that's what y'all need to be doing. Like, bro, that's so cringy. It's just stop. Please stop. Like, that's not, no, we don't need y'all on your knees. We don't need y'all doing all this extra shit. Like, that's off, bro. Stop.
My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my pretty blue eyes. And Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family.
You hear that, the demon, the undertone in there?
Anyone
wake me up, Tom.
Who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil. It's so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit.
Go be proud that you're black. Don't hate me for some credit. You know what I mean? Don't hate me for some street cred, for some credit in the community, just because that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean?
I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
It's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively. Now, you can say this about any race, though. There's bad people in every race, but as collectively, as a whole, I don't think that one race is a majority of anything, you know what I mean? Anything bad, I'll say. You know, we could flip this on the other side, you know? Black people, we can say there's bad black people, but collectively as a whole, we're not all freaking murderers, thieves, and guns and blazes and robbers and shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
Ooh, I like. Ooh, you hear that voice? Hold on.
Dear white
boy. Ooh, is that Nova?
You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
Nice. Oh, I like the mixing there.
Boys, white lies, don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes. If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy.
Hey, what you know about it? What you know about that? About that Hennessy, that cognac. Come on now. Yeah, but it is a lot of you know what I'm saying? We got a point there, but we do drink a lot of Hennessy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I hate it, but yeah, you get me.
I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy.
I don't hate Tanisha because her name isn't Stephanie. Don't hate her because she has a ghetto name or whatever. I don't hate her because, you know what I mean? That's a waste of energy. Yes, hating is a waste of energy. You're absolutely right.
Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry.
We all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy.
45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin, waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack.
What you know about them honkies? But yeah, I like how like everybody's, you know, everybody's like yelling at him because, you know, he's speaking facts, and they're, you know, this is symbolizing society right here.
Reciting the facts, he's white and he raps. He stole the
them SJWs, them whatever, like all the people who are just pissed off at everything he says. This symbolizes that perfectly.
culture right from the blacks. Okay,
Look at them throwing stuff at him.
fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with.
Oh my God. You paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. So they went over here, they put a label over here, and then they used that same brush with the same, but the brush is the stigma. The brush is the perception. The brush is the judgments, the freaking what's the word I'm looking for? The stereotypes. You know what I mean? The past. You know what I mean? Ooh, wait, yeah, but he's also saying you paint with the same brush you painted the slave owners with, but it's like saying you're stuck in the past. You didn't switch the brush. You used the same brush from the old brush. You know what I mean? It's time to pick up a new brush now because you can't paint this canvas with that brush. Ooh.
Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad.
Ooh, chaos in the classroom.
White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're.
Come on now with the flow. Come on.
Got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction. But
ooh, I guess the distinction didn't. If you want to hate white, but just make the distinction between there's a difference, bro.
between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop.
Oh my God.
Want the best for everyone. If you want to hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship.
It's a difference. He's saying there's a line. There's, you know, there's these people. He said the ones who build the system to make your life a hardship. Everybody.
Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer when I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would
never plot a man just because he's different. Never. We're all basically saying, look, because I'm this doesn't make me this. You know what? I mean, that could be said for everybody. Like, we need to take this lesson. This is a bigger picture here. There's a bigger message here of just because I'm this way does it make me this? What's on the outside, like it's not, doesn't matter what's on the outside. Obviously, we've heard this a million times. It doesn't matter what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside. Just because, you know, looks can be deceiving. And when we put these stereotypes and expectations on a certain look, that takes away from who the person really is. You know what I mean? So
Never judge a human for the cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals.
there we go. Let's run that back.
That you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who
You know, you know.
monopolized the water and oil
Monopolized.
and injected your communities with drugs that they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis. I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense.
The Nazis, would they be better off dead? And then he said, we're fighting hate with hate. Doesn't make any sense.
For Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head.
Don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. You know, this whole culture appropriation thing.
Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't because they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely because the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies.
Yep.
Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not
Wait, hold on.
the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest.
I don't think it's hard to tell the difference, but I mean, I think if you're ignorant maybe and you're just stuck in those ways, yeah, maybe. If you're stuck in those ways, then yeah, maybe it can be hard for you. But like for logical people, I mean, you know, there's certain things you can look out for, but yeah.
I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy,
Y'all owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common. Beyond. See, if you look beyond the skin tone, if you look beyond the race, there's something common there.
oh, you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes. White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
Look at them, and then he's just sitting there after saying all that and throwing these papers at him because they're ignorant and they don't want to hear it. That's society today. Yeah, you don't want to hear the facts. You don't want to hear it. That's gonna be Tom MacDonald, White Boy. I'll leave a like if you enjoyed that one. I really, yeah, I mean, I feel that song. It's about not judging people based on how they look. I talked about this on one episode of the podcast, but about these stigmas behind. But it was about, you know, how men, you know, guys who, the whole thing about light skinned guys and how we're all thoughts and how all we do is we're playboys and this and that. And I sort of fell into that not that I was one, but I fell into that like stigma because of the way I looked, and women would assume that because of the way I looked and I had the certain haircut that I used to have and I had the earring and you know what I mean. It was just this whole look. They've tagged a certain look to you being this, you know what I mean. So that's what it is, and it sucks, yeah. But I mean, we gotta just. Moral of the story is we need to learn to look beyond the first layer of people. You remember in Shrek, you know, onions, layers, y'all remember. But yeah, look beyond the first layer and you'll find a lot more common things than you think. So With that being said, my name is Hayes, of course. Consider leaving a like, leave a comment what you thought about it. We'll react into this house next, immediately next, because obviously I was gonna react to this house in this video, but I didn't know it was this was a response, or this house is a response to this video. So we're gonna be checking out that next. Let me know what else to check out in the comments down below. My name is Hayes, and as always, stay happy, hydrated. Oh, I ran out, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.